Hey friends, welcome back to OG Universe. Thank you so much for stopping by and taking a look at this video as we're spotlighting the new McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse, the Joker and Punchline 2-pack. It's always exciting to get a brand new Batman villain in our DC Multiverse lineup. Another Joker, that doesn't hurt either, so he's pretty damn cool. But to get a brand new Punchline figure who's really a pretty new character, pretty interesting. Let's say that. I have some thoughts about things and maybe what they should have been for a two-pack. I think I have an idea that would have been a bit better and resonated with the fan base and community a little bit more. But nevertheless, let's take a look at what we got in the package, the figures, and we'll go from there. All right, so the packaging, we do have some beautiful artwork of Punchline and the Joker from the comics. Really gorgeous artwork, very sinister looking Joker. And on the side there, you got the Joker and Punchline. Big window box to encompass everything that we're getting. And unfortunately, we're not getting that much, to be honest with you. You know, we got figures, we got two knives, one for Joker, one for Punchline. We got the trading cards and display stands. What's nice, they're on a separate piece, a separate plastic tray. And if you want to take a look at Punchline's data file, feel free to pause it and read that. Same with the Jokers. But a nice touch is we do get this backdrop. You know, I don't know how many people are going to use this diorama backdrop, but it's really well done. You got the bat signal in the background, these really bright popping colors. Totally reminds me of Into the Spider-Verse, that kind of colors and effects going on. This could be a pretty nice backdrop if you want to display your action figures. But what's nice, like they have that separate tray for the cards and the display stands. And if you saw my Justice Lord Superman versus Batman Beyond, the cards and the stands were affixed to the backdrop. So when you ripped it off of the plastic, you're going to leave markage on there. Glad they figured that out. You can protect that backdrop because it looks really damn cool. But the characters we got, the figures that we got, some interesting ones for sure. So Punchline, a fairly new character, Alexis K. You know, she's a disgruntled student at university. She actually live streams torturing and killing one of her professors and the Joker to get the Joker's attention. The Joker's actually hiding in the closet while she's doing this. It's pretty messed up. And Joker takes her on as his protege, but not as like a lover, because like basically Harley and Joker have broken up. Harley's gone the superhero route, and this is his new protege, and she's more of like, you know, I'm gonna learn from the Joker. I think one day she's gonna kill the Joker, or at least damn well try to. But she's very street smart, has that street science, so to speak. She's a chemist. She's created a new neurotoxin combining the Joker toxin and the Scarecrow toxin, which is pretty damn deadly. That'll mess you up. And yeah, she's a pretty interesting character. Her and Harley have thrown down in the comics quite a bit. And Joker, of course. We all know the Joker. He's Batman's greatest nemesis, one of the most devastatingly evil, kind of cool characters out there for Batman to fight. He's the perfect supervillain, so to speak. You know, it's that yin and yang thing, that thing they have going on, the relationship they have, that he loves Batman so much that he's the only one that can kill him, play with him, destroy his life, make his life better. It's just insane. It's wild stuff that's going on with the Joker. But yeah, this two-pack is pretty damn cool. And I want to bring out something. I love my comics. I do collect comics every month. Go to the comic book store. This is Batman 147. This is a variant cover, and this just depicts the relationship. You know, I don't know if Joker's having a good time or he's a little like, what the hell's going on? But Punchline has them all tied up, got a knife there, and it's just like pretty wild stuff going on, man. Pretty wild. Really cool. So let's take a closer look at these figures. Let's take a look at Punchline. She's a brand new character into our DC Multiverse lineup. She's really nice. She looks fantastic. Beautiful paint effects on the face. She has those little clown dots on the nose and the cheeks. You know, it's kind of subdued, not overly there, but you can tell it's there, and it looks really good. The eyes are painted nicely. The head sculpt is fantastic. One thing I would be just a little bit cautious about is the ponytail. It's a soft rubber material. Now, as you can see, it's just attached to the very top there. Well, not much. It's a very thin connection. I wouldn't move it around too much, but just be careful. I just want to point that out. The costume looks great though. You know, this patent leather look. It's very shiny, glossy. The boots are painted nicely with the laces all being done up. You got the X and O's on the hands and the legs. And a lot of people are asking, what is this? What is this ball that she has in her hand? What I'm going with and what's going to be used in my collection, this is a grenade of the neurotoxin that she creates. She just has it in a canister. She throws it, boom, goes off, messes you up. That's what that is. Fortunately, we don't have an extra hand to replace this, or this could come out of the hand. Unfortunately, it doesn't. So it's a little disappointing there. You do get this very small knife, which I'm going to do some repainting on because I like the blade to be a lot shinier. But overall, this figure is really striking. I definitely like the way she looks. The purple, black, all the neon kind of colors going on, they just look fantastic. And really blend into the backdrop that we got as well. Very cool figure. I'm very happy to add her to the collection. Now let's go run through articulation. She does have the ability to look up quite nicely, can look down pretty good as well for those sinister psychotic poses. Side attitude going on. You have the ball joint and spacer joint in the shoulders, so you got a lot of range of movement there. Bicep cut, double jointed elbows, ball joints at the hands. Torso articulation, you can go back a bit, not too much, not too bad. Ball joints at the hips, double joint ratcheted knees. You got the ball joints here with the sculpted ball joint for the ankle, toe articulation, rocker, ankle pivot, everything going on. Really striking character, man. Really cool. I'm very happy to have this guy in the collection. Add her to the Rogues Gallery. I mean, man, I don't think you can get much better than this. Now, for the body block, I'm pretty sure it's probably a Catwoman. They haven't done many different body variations for females. The arms are a little too thin, in my opinion. But in the artwork, her arms aren't jacked. But maybe just a little bit more musculature in the arms would have been nice because these are really thin. And eventually, when they get down, hopefully, the Huntress figure is gonna have a bit bigger arms and a bit bigger build. You know, not super jacked, but if they do a Wonder or a Power Girl figure, I definitely need to have more proportion of musculature on the arms. And yeah, let's just make some more figures, man. There's a lot of figures in the DC multiverse that need to be made that are female, and hopefully, Huntress is kind of the opening of the floodgates, so to speak. Let's see our Hawk Girl. Let's see Vixen, Black Canary. We need to see some of those characters for sure. But definitely an amazing looking figure. Very happy to add it to the collection. And then we got this guy here. Yes, the Maniacal Joker. Kind of in more traditional colors with the orange, green, and purple. He does look very nice. This is the knife that he comes with, the exact same knife that was included with the Infinite Frontier version. The only difference, we got a brand handle instead of black. But it's nice to have two, knives that are the same. He can be double wielding knives. I did give him a gun for the munitions pack. I really like to have that. It looks great too. I love having weapons like a gun for the Joker. And going off on the figure, the original Infinite Frontier Joker, I love that figure. One of my favorite variations of the Joker. The head sculpt was so cool. Now, a lot of people didn't like it because it only had one eye. Well, part of the Joker War storyline, he got his face shot by Harlequin, right? So he had the one eye. Something cool, a one off, very nice. But here we got the classic, traditional Joker, that classic head sculpt, both eyes, that looks so damn good. This is a phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal head sculpt. Man, it's good. The hair looks fantastic. He's not a stark white like the Arkham Joker was. His skin tone was just way too white, in my opinion. Should have made it a little bit muddled, a little bit dirtier. Here, it's a slighter off white, and it just looks fantastic. The lips look great, teeth, the eyes, everything about this figure just pops. Absolutely fantastic. I think this will probably be my definitive Joker until something brand new pops up. But the body buck is really good. It's a solid articulated figure. Has some great movement, and I really do like the pop collar. I'm glad they didn't tie him down with the little bow tie and the strings going down. I really like this look, kind of like a devil may care Joker, so to speak, with his him tossed hair and just looking all maniacal, very cool looking Joker. So, articulation on this guy, it's the same as your Infinite Frontier Joker. You got the really good movement in the neck, a lot of range of motion, side attitude looking up and down. He doesn't have a spacer joint by the looks of things, but he does have some really good movement in the shoulder, bicep cut, double jointed elbows, ball joints at the hands. Torso articulation is a little limited because this is one piece of solid, softer rubber, but he does have a hard body underneath. He's not the squishmallow Green Lantern, vampire Green Lantern that we got. He does have that inlay that does kind of inhibit the articulation. He can't move forward too much or back, unfortunately. He does have a ball joint at the waist, so you can do the twist. Ball joints at the hips, double jointed and ratcheted knees. He's got toe articulation, ball joint there, sculpted and hidden by the pants, rocker, ankle pivot, everything going on. So you got your super articulated Joker, except for the abdomen region, which is just a little disappointing, but you can get him in all sorts of cool poses, dynamic looks. He's just an awesome, absolutely awesome looking Joker, and I'm really happy to add him to the collection. So this two pack is pretty cool for sure. If you missed out on Infinite Frontier Joker, this is a great substitute. Or if you just want a new Joker in your collection, definitely a good choice to have. Punchline, brand new character, you can't go wrong there. So let's bring in a couple other figures and just see what they're like. Let's do some size comparisons and all that good stuff. So let's start off with some Batmans. This is our brand new Val Kilmer Batman from Batman Forever. I like the height difference. Joker, in my opinion, should be a bit taller, a bit lanky, very skinny. And these two look great. This is one of the best Batmans that I think has come out this year. We get a lot of Batman figures, a lot of different versions, but man, there's something about this character. The body proportions, the stance, the head sculpt, it's freaking amazing. And I know a lot of people don't like it because the boots, the gloves, the head, they're all in a different tone compared to the body buck, right? It's in a metallic kind of navy. We got a flat matte black for the head. I mean, if you really wanted to, you could repaint it, but I like the kind of difference between the two, the head and the body buck and all the other limbs. It looks cool, something different, right? Because if you got the six pack, you got that uniform kind of shiny metallic blue. This is something different, and I love how we got the accessories, a couple batarangs. We got the hands that we can interchange on the other Batman figures. So that's phenomenal. Love this figure. They look great together. And then, of course, let's bring in another guy from the Batman Forever wave, the Riddler. I think this Riddler can really straddle the line of comic book and movie version. I love having this Riddler in my collection. He is so damn good. Only negative, just a bit more question marks on the side, the spacers. That would have been phenomenal, but still, I love the way these two guys look. They look fantastic together in your comic book, or you want to put them in a movie line, go for it. I think they're going to look great. And then we'll put another Joker. Of course, I want to see that Infinite Frontier Joker with this Joker. And as you can see, they are virtually identical. Just a swap on some of the colors, the head sculpt, of course. And the purple is a darker tone on this brand new version. But otherwise, you got the exact same figure. All the pluses and minuses. Both are fantastic and worthy additions to have in your Joker collection. And then we got this Joker, which I know a lot of people hate, but there's something about this Joker I like. I don't know what it is. It's just, I don't know. I like it. It's got this zaniness to it. I wish it was a bit more paintwork on it, on the pinstripes, which are sculpted. And the head, yeah, head's a bit of a point of contention for a lot of people because of the red around the eyes. But I don't mind it. It's kind of like a classic, almost like a 70s Joker. Pretty much a classic one. And it would be interesting to do a little bit of toy surgery and do some boil and pop and swap those heads. That might happen. Stay tuned. Subscribe. Make sure you're sticking around for that because that could be a very, very cool looking classic Joker to have in your collection. Then I'll bring out a couple more villains. Let's bring out Penguin from the Collector's Edition series. I like this figure. It's grown on me. I don't think Penguin is my favorite Bat villain for sure, but these two look great together. We're building up our rogues gallery for Batman. It's very cool to add these classic characters, slightly different interpretations, but we're getting the core kind of group of Bat villains, and that's really exciting to have. Another character I definitely want to bring in because he's just so damn awesome, and that's Mr. Freeze. And more of that Batman the animated style kind of color scheme. Absolutely looks amazing. Definitely great addition to the Rogue Gallery. Maybe Joker's gonna pull some ultimate plan to finally execute and kill the Batman, and he's gonna assemble the Rogues Gallery. Could be a really cool short. You never know. And then, of course, I gotta bring this guy in because Red Hood, Joker, they got a history. And it's cool to see these two guys together. More classic kind of Joker with this Gotham Knights version of Red Hood that we did a bit of toy surgery on. We swapped out the wrists, put a different head sculpt on. But yeah, these guys look fantastic together. And one other figure we're going to bring in because, he has a lot of history with this guy. And that's Robin. This is my kind of like my adult Dick Grayson or Jason Todd Robin. If he kept continuing being Robin, it has the Tim Drake body, and he has the head sculpt from the Batman 5 pack, unmasked Red Hood. Looks phenomenal. Love this Robin. This is my definitive Robin. 100% hands down. Really love this Robin. And they look great together too. So, now for the Punchline. I don't have a lot of female characters to go with Punchline. But as you can tell, she's gonna fit in great with a lot of your characters, a lot of your figures. If you wanted to put, Robin in there, they're gonna size up quite nicely. If you wanted to put, let's say, the Riddler, maybe Riddler likes the way Punchline's conducting herself and wants to make her his protege. You never know, stuff like that could happen, right? And then, of course, I want to bring in my favorite Batman, the Batman that I don't know hasn't been beat yet for my favorite, and that is the Hush version here. Absolutely awesome looking, and he fits in great with these guys as well. The Joker sits well. Punchline does sit a little higher. She's a taller character, which I appreciate. She's not short and diminutive. She's very cool. This entire two-pack, it's fantastic. I really do like it. And the price here in Canada was $44.99, which is a steal for two figures. Got a real nice backdrop, not a lot of accessories. Would have appreciated, some more weapons, some extra hands for Punchline and stuff like that. But for $44 Canadian, I'm super happy with that. But I think what really this two-pack should have been, and man, if it was this, I think Todd McFarlane would have made the collectors of DC Multiverse extremely happy, and that's making this a Punchline and Harlequin comic version two-pack. They fought in the comics. We've seen them before. We desperately need a new updated Harlequin, and hopefully one day we're gonna get it. It's really disappointing. I think Harley just had her 35th anniversary in DC Comics, and we haven't gotten a figure for it. The last one we got was from the Birds of Prey movie, which, it was okay, not the best. We also got the one from Suicide Squad in a red dress, and she did appear in a very comic accurate costume in that movie, and we didn't get that. Really disappointing. But down the road, I really hope in 2025 we finally get a Harlequin figure that'll do her justice and get that comic version that we all so desperately want. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know your thoughts on this two-pack. Should it have been Harlequin and Punchline? Let me know. Love to hear your thoughts and opinions. Thanks so much for watching. Remember to like, comment, subscribe. Turn on the bell notifications. Whenever I produce a new video, it goes directly into your feed. But otherwise, guys, have an awesome day, and we'll see you next time.